Facebook and YouTube.
Yo, what's up? V&O, what you know? We are ordinary people with extraordinary stories. I got a guy that I've been trying to get for a while now, man. Probably over a year. And it's not his fault. It's my fault. It's my fault. V&O gets very busy, and sometimes things just happen like that, man. I'm so happy he came into Vibe Studios 219 to sit down with me. Come talk to me and Mr. Derrick Seymour, who's coined as the wealth creator. Y'all don't want to miss this one. V&O, what you know? We still ordinary people with extraordinary stories.
But have you ever thought, what if this is all just a dream? And we're just waiting in line to wake up? And most people think I'm insane. Once you realize that all the shit you used to care so much about just keeps you a prisoner of your own mind.
Oh, come on, man. It's always something. What's up, man? How you doing?
What's going on?
It's all good. I swear, man, podcasting is not for the faint of heart. There we go. It's always something, man. I'm happy to have you here, bro. We did an interview with 4 people. It was you, it was Crystal, lawyer, Miss Crystal. What's Crystal's last name? Crystal Johnson. Crystal Johnson. And it was Dewana. And I wasn't able to air it, man. I could not frame it right. I'm still, I do a little editing and all of that, but I couldn't frame it right, and I was just so frustrated. But here we are. It's probably over. We almost like a year and a half to 2 years later.
Yeah.
From when we did that first interview with you guys.
Yeah, it was close to 2 years.
Yeah. Thanks, Rob. I got people that it seems like I don't get phone calls or texts until I roll the cameras, and then all of a sudden somebody gonna be calling too. But yeah, man, I wasn't able to sit down with you, and now I'm just happy that I am. You know what I mean? Like, how are you doing tonight?
Oh, I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm just in my mood, just kicking it.
Yeah. So I coined you just entrepreneur. Because as we sat down and talked, man, it was very you intrigued me because you different, man. I think I'm gonna try to hit some of those points that I from a year and a half ago that I remember. But first of all, I want to let everybody know, like, you coined yourself, or you're coined as, I don't want to say you coined yourself, you coined as the wealth creator.
Right.
At the time, I didn't know that, so I didn't even know. Bonica had told me, my homegirl Bonica, I always talk about Bonica on this show. And while I'm talking about Bonica, actually, let me go ahead and do this before we get too far into it.
Yo, V&O, what you know? I tell you what I know. Bonica Henderson of Heritage Real Estate is the top realtor in the Northwest Indiana region. Whether you're looking to buy, sell, or rent, Bonica can and will accommodate all of your needs. Give her a call today at 219-525-4018. Also, you can check her out on all major social media platforms. Just search Heritage Real Estate. Please do not sit on this opportunity to work with the best. Contact her today, 219-525-4018.
Like, don't steal my shine.
But nigga told me to do that. I just had to plug her because I met you through her. So we were set up in a studio at Purdue Technology Center out there in Crown Point, Indiana. and I was talking to Crystal. I had met Dewana. I think I had just met. I hadn't just met Benika. I was talking to Crystal and Dewana, and then you come in and you just kind of sat down to the side. You had on the vest, and I started talking to you, and then you were a real humble type of cat, man. Definitely. And then you took off your jacket, and I was like, oh snap, oh, and I was admiring not just the look of your chain, but I was also admiring, like, man, my mind automatically goes to, oh, he's a businessman for real. Definitely. Like, because that's not just bling, that's a tax write-off. You got you have your logo on your chain. Absolutely. And then I was checking out the watch. I was like, I was like, okay. And it's not that you don't judge people by those things. Those are things, you know what I mean? Yeah. But you also look young, you know, and I was like, he out here getting it. You didn't just get that, you know. You wasn't working just a regular job or to get that. No. So let people know a little bit. Who are you?
So I'm Derrick Seymour, the wealth creator. This is my business right here. One of my companies, Brilliant Blocks. It's an investment company, real estate investment company. So that's one of the things I do. I'm a little bit of a serial entrepreneur, so I have a couple things I do, but this is my main bread and butter. This is my 401k. Okay. My retirement plan.
Okay.
Yeah. One of them.
Yeah. So what is because I didn't even know then what Brilliant Blocks is all about. What is it about?
So it's a real estate investment company. So what we do is we buy, rent, and sell residential property.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. And how did you get into that?
It's just something I always wanted to do, and I just did a little research on it and just going to different seminars and things like that, and I just kind of jumped into it. Okay. I always wanted to invest in the long run, so I just knew real estate was one of the ways how to do it. So.
Okay. You know, another thing that kind of intrigued me was you told me or that you've never worked a regular job, or if you did work a normal like 9 to 5. You only worked I believe you said you were 18?
Yeah, 18. 18 was the last time I
18
was employed.
Was the last time you were employed?
I was employed.
On a job, 9 to 5
job. On a 9 to 5 job where I didn't have control over my schedule and my situation.
And what did that make you feel like, and why did it propel you into saying, I'm never doing this again?
Well, it motivated me. I was working with my father, and he worked a job for maybe 30 years, all the way into retirement. Yeah. And I was 18 years old. My daughter's mom was pregnant at the time, so I had a baby coming into the world, and I knew I had to do something. So my father got me into his company for a summertime gig, and I was working. It was just for the summer. It wasn't, permanently. It was just for the summer. And I was working 3 to 11 and 12-hour shifts. On the days I worked overtime, it was 3 in the evening to 3 in the morning. And it was summertime, so an 18-year-old kid in the summer.
You're trying to be outside.
I'm working in a factory, and during our breaks and lunch, we would go in this room, and it was a pool table, and it was a window. Okay. So I could just see outside, see the sunny day.
Like you was in jail.
Oh man. And every day I went in there. Maybe the first couple of days it was nice because it was a new experience. Yeah. But after a while, every day I went in there, I was like, I don't know how my father can do this. But, I got a plan. I'm finna save up every check, and this will be my last time doing this. This ain't no way to live. Yeah. I can't do that.
Yeah. That's a different thought because, look, man, every day, it's probably millions of black folks across America that's like, you know what, man, I'm done. I don't need this job. And it's not just black folks, man. It's people, period. They sick of their jobs. But they're stuck. I'm not going to lie. I'm talking about millions. You don't have to go far. Right here. You can stop right here. That I go to work. I love my job, but at the same time, it's like I want to reclaim my time back. I want to go out there and do something. I have skills. I have things. I'm terrible at making money. And I'm not afraid to say that. I have two networks, and I'm not the only one. I have two networks of people. I call y'all, like, since I know Bonica, like the Heritage Network. You know, that's my Heritage Real Estate Network. And then I call my other network the Shop Talk 7 Network. Shop Talk 7 is another podcast radio show. Gotcha. Dope, man. They have so much talent coming through there. Right. I'm talking about, I've met so many.
Let me ask you, is it you terrible at making money, or are you just terrible at holding on to the money?
No, I'm terrible at making it. And it's a lot of people that are. And I don't even think that y'all understand. And that's why I'm going into this, because I'm not the only one. As I look around, I'm not the only one that's terrible at making money. We great at working jobs. We can go to a job.
The majority of us are terrible at making money.
Yeah.
There's only a few that's good at it.
That's good at making money. That can monetize things. I have a show that I'm running. Probably I wanted to run this one this week, but I have a show that I'm running in probably like a week or two. And I sat down with my man DJ Stakes. Power 92. He was 106.3, but I met him here actually. At the Word Church, but he got a knack just from sitting down and talking to him. Right. Malcolm can sell fire to the devil. He can, and I don't think he understands, and maybe y'all don't understand like how that's an art. So my Shop Talk 7 family, I call them, they're artistic, man. You talking about some talented people. Intermingled in there, you have people that are good at making money. But then on this network, the Heritage Network, I say that y'all talent is making money. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm sitting at, when I went to the Baddies brunch, it intrigues me. I'm sitting. It was dope. It was dope. And I'm sitting at the Baddies brunch, and I'm sitting with this lady. She dressed to the nines, her and her husband, and then I find out that they doing pest control. And it's like, well, people will do. That's what I want to be able to do. If they were selling Santa Claus T-shirts, they gonna sell them. Malcolm said here, and I don't want to give too much of the story away, but Malcolm said here, and he said he was on his way to prison. He got a story and a half. He was on his way to prison for possibly murder, at the least manslaughter. Oh wow! And he needed a lawyer, so he wouldn't get that. Y'all got to check that one out. When you see that flyer pop up, you want to check that one out. DJ Stakes, and he was like, yeah. So he just kind of breezed past it because y'all don't understand. Right. He was like, yeah, man. So I told my boy, and I was scared, and he said, and I just told him, like, man, I need a lawyer because I don't want to go to jail like that. I can't do. He said, well, I can't help you out. His buddy told him, I can't help you out with all of that, but I could show you how to use this T-shirt press. And then he's like, so, he showed me how to use a T-shirt press, and I got the money. I said, Malcolm, exactly how much was a lawyer? $50,000. I said, hold on 1 second, man. You can't just breeze by that, because if it was up to me, to make that 50 G's, I would have been doing that 30 years. I wouldn't be here right now. I wouldn't have made it. So I say all of that to say that it intrigues me, man. At 18, what did you do when you decided that I'm not doing this no more?
Well, see, like how you just said with him, see, he was under pressure and forced to have to, make a way out. Me, I was trying to make a way out before I was pressured to have to make a way out. Even though I did have a daughter on the way, so that was my pressure, to figure it out. Because I'm like, I'm 18 years old. I got a daughter on the way. I got to be able to take care of her. I don't want to be one of those people that's, my parents is taking care of my child. So I got the opportunity to work this summer job, save these checks up, sacrifice. I'm working 3 to 11, so I'm not really doing too much. So I came up with a strategy. Okay. That was going to work out. I had another friend who had some things going. He had another entrepreneur opportunity for me to get into. So I just told him once I finished working this summer job and I saved up all my money, I would invest with him and we'd go from there.
Okay. Yeah. And that's what you did?
That's exactly
what you did. What was the opportunity?
It was dealing with taxi cabs. It was like a
that's what I'm talking about.
Uber, way before Uber came out.
That's what I'm talking about, bro. You didn't care what it was.
Yeah. No, it was my next opportunity.
Yeah.
And it was just a way where it was called All-Star Cabs. You could just create your own cab and put people in them and have them drive.
Okay. And how did that work out for you?
It worked out all right. I did that maybe for a year or so, and then I got out of it. I sold it and got out of it.
Were you living with your parents?
No, I was living on my own by then. So, but this fast forward. This wasn't right from 18. Now,
yeah.
So I stayed at home till I was about 25.
Okay.
So I didn't move out till I was 25, and that's when that opportunity came along. Before that, I was just working the summer jobs with my father. So I ended up working maybe 2 or 3 summers with my father.
Okay.
I didn't work just the one.
Okay.
But it was a summertime.
Yeah, it was.
And in between that, I was just kind of, scraggling and trying to figure things out. But I did that about 3 summers. And
3 summers, okay.
Saved up the money, and then I went into that next opportunity.
Sure.
After that, then I was able to go into real estate.
You went into real estate.
Yeah.
And
my first deal.
What did you get? So you do single family homes, and you got.
My first deal was a single family home. It was back during the subprime situation, and I was able to get a home for no money down. In fact, I got money back, and it was a rental.
Okay.
So I had tenants. I was making money every month on the mortgage. Okay. Making a little extra on the mortgage.
Yeah.
And I had got money back.
Okay. So was that enough to sustain you?
So it was enough to do my next deal.
Okay.
And then I just kind of repeated that process. Doing the subprime lending situation. Homes was. You was getting houses for free.
Yeah.
Based off a good credit score.
Yeah.
And based on how the lender structured it, you would get money back.
They was setting us up. They didn't set. I shouldn't say they were setting us up. If you had the right mindset, you sound like you had the right mindset. Some of us did. Yeah.
The right person in my corner who knew what he was doing, because he was getting money, more money than I was getting.
Right.
So all he needed was the person with the credit.
Yeah. Okay.
And the name, and he was getting you deals. Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
He was just getting money back.
Yeah. And on the flip side of that, most of us are consumers. So we see that. We went and because I think I got some money back too. So we went and bought some furniture, bought the kids some beds, spent the money on TVs. Money gone. No investment. Yeah. No investment. All of a sudden, the bubble burst for us. And
the crash.
Yeah, the crash.
I was upside down.
You were? You were? Okay.
It's just by the time that happened, I was already invested. I had some money. So I was always good at saving money. Not just going too far and just splurging and spending. I like to see my money stack.
Yeah.
I like to know that. I like that stability of knowing I had G's to my name.
Yeah, there you go.
I wanted that money to stack up.
Yeah.
I didn't care about the materialistic thing. I wanted to have that money because I was young and I knew, opportunities don't last forever. So you got to get it while it's good.
Yeah.
And I always was able to take advantage of opportunities.
Yeah.
So I always kept that in my head, like this window ain't gonna last forever. So take advantage of the opportunity while you got the chance.
Yeah.
And I was able to do that.
And I hate to ask you this, man, but like just at that time in America, you're an 80s kid.
80s baby.
You're an 80s baby. At that time in America, the streets was calling. Mm-hmm. Some of us, you know what I mean? I don't know if you were ever a street type kid or you had friends in the streets, but because you say if you wanted money, like it was plenteous, you know what I mean? It was the way, if you did it right and you was smart, I know cats that now it's a lot that didn't make it out the game. But it's some that they made it out the game. Did the streets ever come knocking?
The streets came knocking. They definitely came knocking. And I lost a lot of friends. Yeah. Friends in prison. I got friends in prison still right now. Yeah. And I just was able to kind of, maneuver around that. Maybe finesse a little bit and just not really just get sucked all the way in. Now, I've been in a little trouble, here and there, but
Right.
Nothing major.
Nothing major. You're here talking to me today, so
the
it was
never been to prison. You know, nothing like that.
So. Yeah. I know, like, you know, especially the opportunities weren't as plenty as especially kind of when you started. You know what I mean? Somebody had to know somebody, or somebody had to know something. So you got started at 26. We were
about 25. Yeah,
25. So at 25, we were into the 2000s. So
at that age it was 05.
It was 05. Okay. So it was 05, and that's crazy because you was starting this way, and I was starting that way, because I started my career in ironworking at 25. I was excited, you know. I'm sure you were excited, but you went a different way. The internet wasn't what it is now.
No,
so like
about the internet at all.
Yeah. So like I know back then, man, like it was people that was doing it, but not like a lot of people that look like us that were doing it, because because it how did that feel to you, or you know, did it
So I mean, back then I just dabbled a little bit in real estate. Now I was into music. You know, I had a record label. I was doing Meal Ticket Entertainment. I had my artists. We was making music.
Really?
We was putting out CDs.
Really?
I had my CDL license, so I went and got my CDL license.
Oh, okay. Open up the story.
Yeah. See, I done done a lot.
Open up the story.
I was always, you know, trying to do things. I had maybe got my first property or whatever, you know. And in between that, I was doing music. We was making mixtapes.
Really?
You know, I was having my cousins and them get out there and hustle, because again, back then it wasn't the internet. You had to get out there with a physical CD.
Right.
And, you know, we was pumping our music, trying to do that. I had went and got my CDL. I had got involved with trucking a little bit. That kind of went up and down.
Yeah.
I'm still dibbling and dabbling with that a little bit now, trying to get it back going. But so I was doing a little bit of everything.
Okay.
You know?
I heard that the trucking industry has changed a little bit as far as like the money that's being paid out, as opposed to what
rates. They say them rates ain't too good, but I know people that still doing it.
Yeah.
People still want me to get involved, so I figure, you know, I just look at it. If you can get a little bit from here, a little bit from here, a little bit from here, you know, you do all right.
Is music your love, or was it your love?
It was. It still is.
It still is.
Personally, I feel there is no money like that entertainment money.
Really?
When you just show up.
Yeah.
You get 100,000 for show up.
Yeah.
Like, I'm here.
Yeah.
I'm getting 20,000 for this.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
25,000 from that. You know what I mean? Like it's just easy. Once you get yourself in position to make that type of money, I think there's no money like that.
You said that so fast. Like I see all these people that, man, it's hard to get yourself in position to do that. I shouldn't say it's hard. It's a
consistency of work.
Yeah, consistency. Yeah, it's hard work to get there, especially nowadays with you know, the internet and all of that. You know, because
now it's easier now. It's back when I was doing music. The only way you was getting on was you had to either make it to the radio or television.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah.
You couldn't blow yourself up through the internet.
Yeah.
You know, nowadays you don't need the radio or television. All you need is the internet.
The internet, yeah.
You know what I mean?
But I said Sinatra sat right there where kind of where you sitting at.
And I remember him back when we was doing music. There was Sinatra's, Jack Frost.
Yeah.
I used to hang with Jack Frost.
Really?
And, it was a lot.
Easy O'Hare, you remember Easy?
No,
you don't remember Easy? Man, they did. I almost want to play that video.
They used to do a lot of shows.
Bro, they did some raw Sinatra's. Man, my hat went off to him, man. Yeah, because he been in the game. He's had longevity in the game.
Yeah.
And he's still here today, you know, doing it big.
And a lot of stuff. I remember them.
Yeah.
They used to be at a lot of shows that I used to go to.
Really? Yeah. He said the game has changed, man.
Oh, yeah.
He said, you know, the game before was, like you said, get signed to a label and get that money, which was hard, you know. Oh, yeah. But now the game has changed and the market is saturated with the internet. That's the hard part, is the market saturated.
I don't even keep up with these. I know a few. It's so many now. It's just like,
it's a lot. Because like you said, the internet, everybody saw opportunity. So now you kind of back at square one again. Oh yeah. You know. So you were doing trucking, you dabbled in music a little bit. Did you say you made some money from music?
Oh yeah. Just independently selling mixtapes and things like that. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then you got your first property in real estate. When did Brilliant Blocks come around?
Brilliant Blocks probably came around about 2011.
2011?
Yeah, about 2010, 2011.
And why Brilliant Blocks?
No, I had came up with this name off another name, and I just kind of just stumbled upon that,
Okay.
It was a building blocks, but, it was taken, so I couldn't do building blocks.
Right.
So I just said, hey, Brilliant Blocks.
Yeah, Brilliant Blocks. We
Everything
still
kinda
building,
together.
but yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We just building brilliant blocks.
Yeah.
So, it just kind of came and just stuck with me.
Yeah.
I like the logo, got the logo done.
Yeah, I like that. I like
nice
that.
and clean and neat.
Yeah.
So, I'm just
I especially like it
right
on that
with
chain.
Oh,
Yeah. The light hit it, but yeah, that's dope, man. So are you do you sustain yourself off of real estate, or you still a jack of all trades type of guy?
Yeah. See, the thing about real estate, even though I do have rental properties, that's monthly income. It can be, it's monthly. It's not weekly. It's not daily.
Yeah.
It's more of a monthly thing. So it's like, what do you do in between?
Yeah.
So you gotta have some in between money.
Yeah. Right.
I mean, even though you can make good lump sums of money that will hold you over, but I just like to make money all the time. So I can't live like that. That's like,
Yeah, he said I can't live like that. You are, I shouldn't say, I keep trying to say you call yourself, but you are the wealth creator. The wealth creator.
Yes, indeed.
I'm coming to you, a regular guy, working a regular job, and I'm sick of it.
Okay.
What do you do? What do you tell me, or what's my steps, or how do I give you money and you help me create wealth? Do you have?
Well, that's a way. That's a way. But the first and foremost, you need the education. You need the knowledge.
Right.
Without the knowledge and know-how, which most people don't have it, and that's exactly what they do. They come to me just how you just said, and they just want a miracle.
Yeah.
Just want to create a miracle.
Yeah.
And don't have no money, and credit probably ain't good.
Trash.
You know what I mean? So they just really want a miracle.
Right.
Or then if they got some money, most people come to me and say, I got $10,000. And it's
Yeah.
like, okay, so that's just maybe down payment money. Maybe down payment money. So how are you gonna fix the house up? How are you going to that's pretty much the thing. How you go if you have down payment money, you might can buy the house, but now how you gonna fix it up?
Yeah.
And fixing the property up it definitely, could cost you. So it's more to it. You gotta understand, and if you don't have the money, then you gotta know other strategies you could use.
Okay.
Where you don't need as much money, such as wholesaling.
Okay.
Joint ventures, partnering up.
Yeah.
So, there's strategies, but you just got to have the education to implement the strategies.
Okay.
So once you do that, then you might have something. And that's where I can come in, and that's where the wealth creator come in, soon, with classes and programs that you can get to, get you started, get you going.
Okay. Periodically, I've set up some clips from your Instagram page, and I'm gonna just throw them up there, and I want you to talk about them a little bit.
Okay.
So we got
that'll work. Let's see what we got here.
You have $1 billion in your head. You just have to figure out how to get it.
Exactly. Which what I wanted to touch on earlier. I like to study, certain people like Robert Kiyosaki, one of my favorite. And one of the main things he stressed is money starts with an idea. It's created in your head, not with your hands, not labor. So it's the idea. So we all got ideas in our head. Some of us may have $1 billion ideas, but it's just how you manifest it and bring it to life.
Yeah.
So a lot of times, when things are, getting rocky or whatever, I'm never thinking about slowing down my lifestyle or slowing down spending. I'm thinking how to make more money. Because I like my lifestyle.
Yeah.
I don't want to have to turn down. I don't want to have to turn down.
Right.
I want to tune up.
Yeah, right.
So I never think about, I got to slow down. I got to stop. Well, I do sometimes to a small extent. But if you're comfortable the way you live to really just totally, flip a new leaf and live a totally different way, it's uncomfortable.
Yeah.
So I always think I just got to figure out how to make more money, and it starts with the idea. I got to come up with something. What we got to do? Like, I'm constantly talking with people. I got partners and good people around me, and we constantly talking about new ways to make more money.
That's and I think you can't take that for granted. That's key, man.
Oh yeah.
Because if you around a bunch of broke people,
you're gonna be broke.
man, you're gonna be broke. Like because you could flip ideas back and forth all day with your broke friends. And
oh man, that's why I stopped smoking weed. That's what we was doing.
Right.
Come out every day, get in the car, smoke weed, talk about all these goals and things we was gonna do. Go back in the house, eat. Go to sleep,
wake
come
up,
back out, same thing, smoke weed, talk about it, and I got tired of it.
Yeah.
And I stopped smoking weed.
Yeah.
So what I did when I stopped smoking weed, I got so bored, I had to figure out what to do with my time, and that's when my mind and the engine started running, because I had to find something else to do with that time.
Right.
Because that's all we was doing with our time was getting in the car, smoking weed, and getting the munchies and going to sleep. That was the time.
Yeah.
So once I stopped doing that, I was bored. And I'm like, hey, you got to do something. Make some money. Like, we got another time on hands. They ain't smoking weed no more. So that was one of the main reasons I stopped. Yeah. Because I just like, man, all we doing is talking about this every day.
Mm-hmm. That's key. One thing, like I said, I know how to manifest a dream. I just need to make money a part of the dream.
Yeah. Take action.
Take action. And that's the thing. Even with this podcast, man, I just started. I talk to a lot of people that want to shout out to my uncle, man. I need to get with my uncle. So he got ABC Bible Podcast. It's gonna be coming, man, on Vibe 219 Studios. Gonna be producing it, and he has a dope idea. So I just wanted to shout him out because I told him I was giving him the pep talk, and he said, man, I got so much I need to do. I said, the only thing you need to do is start. Exactly. Because you don't even know. I said, I didn't even know what I needed to do until I started. And you make the mistakes. You know what I'm saying? I bought the wrong cameras. I bought things that I'm not even using now. So I probably lost some of that stuff.
Right.
But part of it is what you agree that part of it is just starting, do something.
The biggest part of it. The biggest part I can remember again when I partnered up with Bonica. I had met her because I was doing a project, a rental, and again, I had went to so many seminars and had took in so much information on doing fixing flips and so much. I just told her one day, hey, let's do a flip. Let's do it. She's like, you sure? I'm like, yes.
Was it scary?
No.
It was
time. It was time to get some flip money. So it wasn't scary at all. It was time to get to business.
Right.
So and I knew she had the know-how. So again, that partnering up was that took away the scariness because you got somebody with you. Yeah. Going through it with you. Taking a risk with you.
Yeah. That's
if you lose, they take the loss with you.
Yeah, you know what, and that's a part of the game that I. What'd you say?
I said a good part of that. Do a lot of those leg work.
Yeah. That really, for real, and that's something that I did not do. And it probably, I did to a certain extent. Actually, I did. So Greg Gray. And I called him my big brothers and big sisters. Greg Gray and the Dope Living TV podcast. I got my start. My cousin introduced me to Greg, and for my first couple episodes, Greg actually sat backstage. Greg showed me the podcasting game. Not necessarily, or I didn't sit there long enough for him to tell me how to make money off it. Greg had a video show back in the 90s called... I forgot what it wasn't Dope Living, but I forgot what his video. He was on cable. Greg did interview Escape, 112, Biggie, Jodeci. So he been in the game for a while, and then he got into producing music videos and stuff like that. So he was doing it big. So I did have him kind of teach me the game. But again, if I wouldn't have started, I wouldn't have met him. Exactly. I wouldn't have met him. So it always is good I'm trying to lay out some steps for somebody to just sitting here. It's like, man, what do I do? You know what I mean? So that's why I'm asking you these questions for somebody like, where do I start? Because most people just don't start. You know, that's with everything.
Yeah. And then you just gotta you gotta figure out what is it I like to do, what am I good at, you know? And then you gotta talk to God. You know, you gotta have a spiritual talk and ask him what is your purpose and to guide you and lead you. I believe he make things happen for you. He leads you towards, you know, your destiny.
Come on, Pastor Derrick.
Definitely. So you know, you just gotta listen. You gotta follow your way. Like again, when I did my first flip, he led me to Bonica, and we partnered up and did our first flip. You know, you think like, well, what was the chances of her coming in your life and you meeting her and then y'all doing this rental project and then that turned into y'all talking and then boom, let's do a flip. And then from there
we just took off.
That was years ago. Now we've done multiple flips, multiple rental properties, you know. So and that's how it started.
What is she where did you meet her at?
I met her through a good friend of mine.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now she was from Indiana, you know, I was in Illinois, and he hooked us up to do a real estate project, and then she found a property for me.
Okay.
So it started with that, and she did the project management on it, and then by going through that project management, from there we just kind of, you know, went on to the next project. Which was a flip.
And there was no, like, you how much money do you think that you for your first property, how much money do you think you had involved in it?
Well, this particular property I did with her, I paid $5,000 for it.
Really?
$5,000. That's the cheapest property I ever bought in my life.
Really?
$5,000. But at that time, it was a lot of houses going for that price. That wasn't really even abnormal. It was, but it wasn't, right?
No,
that was just like this one 5,000, but you had some 7, 10. You know, cheap like that.
Two. I got one for 2,000.
Really? Oh my God! It was giving them away. Now them same properties.
50.
That property probably right now, because I sold it for 40 after I had it for maybe a couple years. So that property right now probably would have been about 100, 80, 90, 100.
Eddie Melton threw a wrench in the game when he had Dave Dash come on and say, Gary is it. And everybody's like, I know everybody that owned properties. They was like, Finally, I remember when Trump had come to town and he was supposed to build up the hotel. I think people that was holding back then, I think that was like, was that 08, 09? Probably like 2009 when he was supposed to Chicago was supposed to get the Olympics and then I think people had started like, yes, it's about to happen, and it didn't happen.
I think they always talked about what was they supposed to build in Gary was supposed to blow it up like.
Was it high rise? I think
another casino. Trump was thinking about doing a casino.
I think some type of casino. And it was the train was supposed to run out here and all this big developments they were supposed to do, and the property was supposed to skyrocket.
It's kind of happening because the train they did extend the South Shore to after a huge fight. It's happening now. The South Shore got extended into. I think it got extended south. We already had it coming east, but they extended it south. So of course that property is probably going up. I'm assuming.
Then you got a lot of investors out of California. You know, these prices is like, man,
that's they pay for a living room.
Rent money, mortgage money to them. So they definitely be interested. You know.
You go out to California, man. You meet some very astute homeless people because it's like they go out there. It's just man. I'm sleeping out of my car. You know what I'm saying? Like it is what it is because it's so high out there.
So definitely a walk in the park for them.
Yeah.
I love to hear them prices.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I love to hear them because at first I was a little skeptical about Gary, but then again my partner kept making money. I'm like, look. Don't keep sitting back. She telling me all this money she making. I was like, talking about it. Gary? Gary, you gotta be kidding. Okay.
Okay.
Now I'm telling people, hey, You know Gary.
You better come to the G.
Tell me about
Right,
Gary.
right.
You better come on with Gary.
Right. Because now it's really starting to make a climb. It's heading from the beach on, and it's spreading out a little bit. You know, even I know that, and I really do need to get into something like real estate, something. Yeah. Bonica called me.
Just for a back. You know, just something on the back end. You know,
yeah.
Do all type of things, but then just have the real estate on the back end.
Yeah,
for the capital gain.
Right,
yeah.
right.
Yeah.
You know,
lump sums.
Yeah. Are you involved in these stocks or anything like that? Do you play that game?
Not anymore.
Crypto?
I've tried a little bit. I got friends that's into crypto.
Yeah.
Doing really well at crypto. They talk to me about it. Always seem like when I invest in it, that's when it go down.
Yeah, they always get you in at the top.
Yeah, right.
They get you in at the top.
Well, this time around, I was listening to my friend. She was saying that the crypto gonna fall, Bitcoin gonna fall to 10 grand.
Yeah.
It was, I believe, up at 20 something.
Okay.
It fell to 16.
Yeah.
I should have bought in then. But I'm thinking it's going to fall to 10. I'm like, see here, I'm going to buy in at 16, then it's going to drop to 10. I tried to wait out, and it didn't go no lower than 16, 15. And now it's back at what?
It's at 69,000.
It's at 69?
69.
Oh, that's why I'm so mad.
You should have got in at 16.
I'm so mad.
You should have gotten at 16. And
So
I follow these trends. I analyze. I like to analyze stocks, and I'm kind of in the forex game. You know, it's the broke man's game, but in the forex game. But what I did learn in forex is how to analyze these things. If it hit that 70 again, it's taking off. And I keep saying if it got up to 71 or something like that. If it hit it again, it's gonna take off, and I think it's on its way to 100. Now they'll probably hit it and drop because everybody gonna sell at 100. Yeah. So I think
even people even at 20 and 30, people say you still should buy in. I mean, you didn't catch it at 16, but you still should buy in. But I'm just I did.
Yeah.
Now I'm playing the life insurance game. I'm doing index IULs.
Oh, okay.
You know, so that's my long-term investment strategy right now.
Okay. So let me count them down. We got real estate. We got.
I'm a licensed life insurance agent as well.
Okay. So we got real estate. We got trucking. We got life insurance,
Definitely.
And then insurance. Period.
No, not insurance.
Just life insurance. Life insurance. Yeah. And then you also mentioned when you were walking
my
in here,
commercial cleaning. That's my newest endeavor.
Okay.
Commercial cleaning.
And how is that going for you so far?
It's going pretty good. It's moving fast. I've been in it about almost a year.
Okay.
I'm up to 11 accounts, so I got a few.
In a year?
Oh yeah.
Really?
Yeah. I got a few independent contractors I work with, and keeping them paid, but it's growing.
Yeah.
Yep, it's definitely growing. So.
Wow, that's dope, man. When you started that, what was your first step when you started, when you entered the market for commercial cleaning?
So what I do, I just follow my passions. Real estate was a passion.
Mm-hmm.
Cleaning, I probably got a little bit of OCD.
Yeah.
And I always liked trucks when I was a little kid. I was infatuated with semi-trucks, so I just kind of follow my passions that I had. Which was again real estate, trucking, and cleaning. I just like to clean. So it's just like if you do what you like, then good things I believe will come from it.
Do you have? So when you get into a business, do you already have a team set up around you to like how do you even know where to go to get an account, or how do you even?
So what I did, I franchised with a company, and they kind of do a lot of the leg work for you. Okay. And you just kind of buy into a franchise. Okay. Which ain't necessarily the best thing because it's fees and things that come with that. So I'm learning. I'm kind of going through, the transition. And I'm learning the game, and I'm trying to kind of. Learn how to kind of do my own thing. I just hired a marketing team that's going to get out there and help me market and kind of, get my own accounts. Because this company I franchise with, they'll go get the business.
Mm-hmm.
But then you got fees that come with it. Stuff, which is fine though.
Yeah.
I needed that so I could get going right away.
Yeah, and they have the product for you, right?
Exactly.
Like, is it sort of like cleaning
products? Yeah, they give you everything. Yeah. So they get you going, get you in the groove, get money coming in.
Yeah.
And then you can kind of, do your own thing and just add to it. So
yeah, that's
what I'm doing. I wanted to be able to create some jobs for my friends. Like I said, I got a lot of friends, incarcerated, coming home, and to keep them from just asking for money and people just asking for money. Hey, I might don't have no money to give you, but I could give you a job. I can employ you. I can help you get the money. Yeah. Then that lets me know if you really want some money or you just really want a handout. Mm-hmm. Because if you're willing to work for it, that's one thing. But if you just don't want to work and you just want, oh man, just let me in, then people just want a handout. So
how much of that have you seen? Because I did not know. When
lots
people,
of it.
Man,
I get calls every day for somebody who want to borrow some money. Every day.
What do you? Because people don't talk about this.
The last call was today.
That was the last one.
Today. Was it before I came here.
What do you say?
Just gave some money yesterday.
You did, so you are giving.
Probably every day.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Really?
Because see, people might ask for little money. So they like, how can you say no? It's a little money. Yeah. But what they don't understand is 5 other people asking for that same little money.
For a little money, yeah.
25, 50, 75, 100. Yeah. So okay, 100 times 5. Now that's 500. But they don't know that. They just thinking, oh, I asked you for $100. You got it. You can't give me $100. You got it.
It's not even his kid.
Bad.
It's not even his kid.
I'm so close and cool with a lot of people.
Yeah.
Man.
It's bro, I know because like I ain't even got the Brilliant Blocks chain. You know what I'm saying? And it's like a lot of times people be like, oh, you got it? Like, bro, I got a regular job. You know what I'm saying? Now you don't just have it, so I can only imagine like you take off the coat and they see the chain, they're like, I know where I'm gonna get it from. I know phone bill due. And do you because I've developed a philosophy, if I give it, I don't even look for it back.
So see, because of this, I'm working and I'm anxious to get into the lending business. Okay. See, that's my next thing. Okay. I'm gonna become a lender. Yeah. So this is what I tell people. There's a difference between loaning money and lending money. Yeah. So right now I loan money to some people, I just give it to them. Yeah. Let me get back. Yeah. But I'm going into the business of lending. That's why I'm building my insurance policy, my IUL, which is universal index. Okay. Index Universal Life Insurance. Okay.
So what is that?
So
go ahead, finish the story first, and then we can go back to that.
Okay. Well, I just want to go from loaning money to lending money.
Okay.
So lending is interest. I need interest on this money. I give you this money, but I need it back with interest on it. Yeah. And so with my IUL policy, that is basically a family bank. I know you heard about creating your own family bank.
I kind of have, but not yet.
So when you create your own family bank, it's a bank for you to loan money and get it back with interest.
And how do you intermingle that with life insurance?
Well, because the life insurance, they take your money with this policy and they give you interest on your money. So your money, instead of sitting in the bank or just sitting somewhere, you put it in this policy and it's earning interest. Okay. And also, it has benefits. It has a death benefit. It has a living benefit where if you get ill, can't work or something like that. And then it has another benefit. Okay. Right now. But so it's benefits. So you earn interest on your money. You could borrow from that policy and you're still earning interest on the same amount of money that you had in there. It's like you didn't borrow the money, but you do have to pay it back. Okay. So essentially you've created your own bank.
Is this somewhat like whole life? Because I have a whole life policy.
Similar to whole life. It's just the Index Universal Life is tied to like the stock market. Oh, okay. So you earn an interest.
Oh, you earn a big interest
on that level.
Yeah, right. On that.
Different from the whole life.
Yeah, yeah.
Whole life is it's a what is it called? What's it called when it's not adjustable? It's
fixed. Just
Fixed. Oh,
yeah, you get a
fixed
fixed rate with the whole life.
Yeah.
With the index universal life, it goes with the market. If the market up, it's up.
Yeah.
The benefit of it is if the market crash, it don't crash. It won't. You just won't earn no interest.
Yeah.
As long as the market go up, your interest go up.
Okay.
You know? So you don't crash. With wholesale, you get a fixed interest rate, and that's what you get no matter what the market doing.
Right.
So it's a little different, but you know, again, I'm new to that. I'm learning. You know, they say it's fees come with that too, but you know, I'm learning. I'm gonna see.
Yeah.
But again, I'm gonna use that to become a lender.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Kind of. Yeah, cut out the middleman.
Cause it can. I can imagine, man. It probably does get overwhelming, especially like everybody. You love your friends, but money can ruin friendships, man. Like it
has.
Yeah. Yeah. Cause people get real salty, man.
You know, this ain't the raw uncut. This is the clean good. Listen. Oh yeah, I've lost friends.
Yeah.
I can't say I ain't lost no family.
Yeah.
Family, but friends are here.
Yeah. Here's the thing, man. You know, I'm starting to live by a new philosophy. If I lost you as a friend, were you really a friend?
Oh,
you know, like if I lost you as a friend over some money.
Not necessarily.
Yeah, were you really a friend? Because you mad because I won't give you something?
Yeah. Right.
You know, that's wild to me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Jealousy.
Yeah.
Big time. All time. Man.
Jealousy is crazy. And I sat here, I'm on my way to being successful, and successful is in the eyes of the beholder. It's some things that I still want to do. Make money, to be successful. Make large quantities of money. I make money, but I mean large quantities of money, like sustaining money.
Right.
Generational wealth. That's like one of those things. Everybody's saying that now. Generational wealth. We trying to make generation. You got kids running around without a job talking about I'm making generational wealth. Gee, get a job first. Steps to this game.
Steps. First you gotta get some wealth to have generational.
Right, that generational.
You gonna leave something.
But so everybody's saying that, but it's some steps that I have to make to get to that, man. You know what I mean? Like I have dreams and whatnot, but at the same time, like while I'm trying to get there, man, you got people knocking on the door like, hey man, let me get, and like you said, man, they don't understand the multiplying effect of, hey man, I love you, I love him, I love him, he cool. You know, I gotta love him.
Tell me, well, I said, well, you know, it's a lot of people close to me that they closer than I am. I mean, man.
They just got a little bit closer. I'm about done with you.
And they really believe it because they know how close we are, so they just thinking ain't nobody closer to them. But I got a lot of good friends and family, and that's what I tell people now. Hey, listen, I got children and a family to take care of.
Yeah, man, for real. Like
age, so listen, they come first.
Yeah, people don't always understand that.
I want to understand it.
They don't want to. Yeah, because they see you as. I guess so. What I was about to say was just like. I sat here. The reason I say I'm on my way to that success because jealousy don't really resonate with me. If I see you getting it, bro. When I saw that chain, you think I was jealous? I wasn't jealous. I wanted to sit down with you and be like, "Hey,
exactly.
how
I am.
Yeah. I want to know how. I don't. What is hating gonna do?
Jealousy mean you feel you can't do it. You can't obtain whatever you see, so you're mad because you can't get it. Me, I'm just the opposite way. Hey, how you doing? What you do for a living?
Yeah.
How you do that? Really?
Yeah.
I want to know.
Yeah.
I'm quick to become a student.
Yeah.
And
I wanna pause real quick for some station identification from the lovely Miss Cox.
All right.
What's up, world? It's yours truly, East Atlanta's finest Miss Cox. And I want you to tune into the Views and Opinions podcast on YouTube. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe, all that. And oh yeah,
Couch kind of comfortable.
We back. Shout out to Miss Cox. Miss Cox doing it big down in Atlanta, y'all. Y'all check her out on Spotify, on every major streaming platform. Go look up Miss Cox, fellas. Go check out Miss Cox on Instagram.
Check out Miss Cox.
On Instagram. COXX. Go check her out on Instagram. She's a lovely rapper. She got skill too. Mm-hmm. But she's beautiful. She sat right here on this couch. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, no, she's a rapper out of Atlanta, man. She doing it, man. She just her manager sent me some things. She was just in a magazine. She just hit the chart at, I think she was in top 100 on charts. So she doing it. She doing it. Who's talking about jealousy? I want to bring up another quote of yours and we can talk about it. Did we already do that one? No, we didn't do this one. Yeah.
That was another one.
Success belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams. You already kind of hit on that a little bit.
Yeah. That's real similar. Well, the other one was about your ideas, but ideas, dreams, they all the same.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. And you know what what hit me with that one was beauty. I think sometimes we have dreams, like we have a dream, but you hear people all the time, I can't do that. And the beautiful side of your dream is that you can do something with this. You can live off of your dreams. And I don't think a lot of us believe that. I am going to be totally transparent and honest. Did I think that I could live off of this? Do I think I can live off of this? No. Like I know I can, and that's just being transparent. Like, but there is a way. There are people that are thriving to live off of this. One key thing that you said that kind of hit me was marketing. Like, I need to market more. Like, it does take a team to market. You can have the greatest product in the world. If don't nobody see it, it's not going nowhere. I mean, there's some people with terrible products, whatever they selling. And because they know how to market, terrible rappers out there. It's just terrible.
Started that.
Yeah, just terrible products, man. And people out here, selling it. You know what I mean? Let me see. I got one more for you. If you become valuable to the world will pay you to be yourself. Man.
That's what I'm talking about. That's that show money I'm talking about, just to come appear somewhere.
Yeah.
And they paying you. I mean, it's a lot of hustles you can do that. You can be public speaker.
Yeah.
Entertainer. Coach.
Yeah.
Consultant. You just got to move into that space and build your, audience.
Yeah.
Like they say, you don't want to get paid for your time, you want to get paid for your value. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Man, that's big.
So much time.
Yeah, that's big. Yeah.
When you get paid for your value.
Yeah.
You get paid millions in a day.
Yeah.
Versus even if you're making $1,000 an hour, only 24 hours in a day.
Yeah.
But if you're getting paid for your value,
it's timeless.
It's like priceless.
Yeah.
Put a price on it.
Yeah.
I might charge you with $10 million to come do something.
Yeah. Yeah.
How you go add that up hourly? I mean, you can, but I mean, realistically, it just don't go like that. Yeah. You pay for your value and not your time,
I always talk about my boy Spencer, man. And Spencer started this podcast with me. And just his transition and seeing him now, he started with me. And he was doing YouTube videos for, $100 a video, $50 a video, and people didn't even want to pay him for that. So he thought that was his value. His cousin moved out to Vegas to work with this guy Ryan Pineda. I forgot Ryan's name last time. Ryan Pineda. Shout out to Ryan Pineda, doing it big out in Vegas, man. He was a real estate guy out in Vegas. I went to go visit Spencer out there because Spencer is kind of running his media team, and Spencer took him from here. Ryan saw the value in Spencer, and once Ryan saw the value in Spencer, Spencer saw the value in himself, and now Spencer, I believe, he's training people on how to do their YouTube channels. I think they paying like $10,000 a month.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and Spencer was doing $100 YouTube videos,
Exactly.
and now he ain't even doing the videos no more.
He threw that to the side.
Yeah, he threw that to the side, and now they're paying him his value. You know what I mean? And what he's worth, and man, it's just dope to see him in that space. You were talking about Robert Kiyosaki earlier, and he said actually, this guy takes his media team with him everywhere. And so he said they went to FinCon down in Texas, and he didn't know who this guy was, Ryan. He just know I'm working for him. I started my own business, and now I'm doing his media. And he said Robert Kiyosaki walked up to Ryan like, "Yo, what's up?" You know, he said, "Wait a second, man." You know, like I read the book. This the dude. Like he said, "You know this dude?"
Right.
Like he knows you, and he said, "Man, to listen to them talk." He said, "Bro, forget the money." He said, "My mind elevated. I started thinking on a different level." And I always say what I have noticed is millionaires is not money. Millionaire is a mindset. You can drop $1 million. You can take all a millionaire's money away, and they'll still be a millionaire because they'll make it right back. You know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah.
Because it's in there. It's the idea.
Yeah. That's why I look up to you guys, man, because I don't know if you realize that that's what you got, but bro, somebody took all of your money away. If you lost everything,
I'm gonna be super thirsty to get it back.
Yeah.
Because now you chasing a life. Oh man.
Now you chasing a lifestyle.
I've been down. I've been down before. It was like a cold red going off in my head. Cold red. Your money's low. Your money's low.
Yeah.
Man, you getting older and your money like this. Oh, you in trouble.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I think I got a fear of being broke.
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah, really.
I definitely do.
Yeah.
Fear of being broke.
I do too. I just need to do something about it. Apparently, my fear ain't as bad as yours.
No, you really want to, leave your footprints.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
On the planet, and you want to create legacy and things like that. Yeah. You definitely have a fear of being broke, but I mean, you can't be afraid. You know what I mean? You just got to do what you do, and whatever happens. I mean, if something like that happens, you just got to know how to go and get it again. Because you hear you hear stories, you hear people they lose it all and get it back again 2-3 times, stuff like that. So
what would be your first step if you lost everything?
Call Benika.
Call Benika. I need a loan. We get to that point and say, "Hey, Benika, I need a deal. We need to find a deal
now."
ASAP.
Right? Now.
But see, that's the same thing about being around good people. And like-minded people and people that's doing better than you.
Yeah.
You sure if you're around broke people, you can't call them?
You can't call
They calling you.
Yeah, you can't call nobody. That's the problem.
Yeah,
that's the problem. Yeah, you got to make some friends that you can. And a big part of that is I know Benika. I grew up with her. If you ain't gonna be able to pay her back, she ain't about to get it money. If you ain't, and that's not saying anything against Benika. That's how. Yeah, you gotta have a plan. You're not just gonna roll up and ask her for 10 G's and she know like that. So you want this 10,000 to get you back on your feet? Is this so you can live off of it, so you can invest to make some money off of? So. Yeah, and she gonna believe in you to get it back. But it is part of having. Yeah, man. If you got friends at that level and they seen you get it, they probably won't even feel nothing.
Yeah, a lot of if you got good friends and they know you fell upon bad times, something like that, they gonna help you out.
Yeah,
they know who you are. They know. But again, it goes back to your value.
Yeah.
See, I have friends who I may loan some money with because I know they good for it. Then I got some and I'm like, either I'm gonna say no, or you just have it. I expect to get it back.
Yeah.
Or then I got friends that I know that's good for it.
Yeah.
They gonna pay back. Ain't worried about it. So it's just all again based on the value of people. And people word. Some people word is good. Some people word is horrible.
Yeah. Let's practice. Hey Derrick, man, what's up?
Like, what's going on with you?
Hey man, I'm the phone bill dude.
Oh shit.
There, I just need, man, phone bill $450. They said I could get it turned back on, man. You think I could get it?
Man, you know. So what I learned how to do, and what I used to do.
Yeah.
What I learned how to do, you don't have to say you ain't got it, or man, I'm broke, or I ain't got it, because you got to watch what you say.
Yeah.
What I learned, just say, I don't got it. I don't have it to give right.
Right.
I'm not finna claim to be broke, or I'm not gonna claim to not have it. I'm just gonna tell you, I don't got it to give to you
right.
You know, and that's just it.
Right.
And you know, but I help a lot.
Yeah.
In fact, like I said, today I gave money today, probably yesterday. But you know, I mean, again, you know, biblical principle says that give and it should be given to you.
Given unto you, yeah.
You know, so I mean, sometimes I just run that through my mind, like, you know, God put people in position who He know gonna be in position, to, you know, help out and do things, but it can get carried away.
Yeah, man, I hate to see people turning over my money.
It gets irritating. You know, sometimes. And, it do. Yeah. But I mean, again, like somebody told me, they got mad on social network because I put some type of post. You should be lucky that you got it to help people. So I'm just supposed to just be lucky. I'm just supposed to give, because I worked hard for man and got mad. I'm just supposed to just give it on
to you. And you should be lucky that you got it.
I put up a post saying that something like people should be ashamed to ask you for your money or take money from you that you worked hard for without offering something or bringing something to the table.
Yeah,
I put that post up.
Yeah.
Here come her, this girl. You should be happy that you're in position to give it.
You can always tell.
Well, I am happy I'm in position to give it, but I mean, is it fair?
Right? Is it fair? Right?
I'm just supposed to give it to you.
Right.
And I ain't even where I want to be. It ain't
right.
I'm just rolling in the dough.
Right.
I'm still, you know, working to get where I'm going. So it's like some people, it's tough. It's tough. You know?
Yeah. That's a big one, man. Because reason I asked you that is because you hear about athletes, man. Mm-hmm. Like they go broke. Like
taking care of everybody.
Yeah.
MC Hammer, the MC Hammer effect.
The MC Hammer, for real.
I'd have been cut that off.
Hammer used to have a team of 40 people. That was
LeVar Odom.
Yeah. LeVar Odom. Yeah. I like the way LeBron did it. LeBron did it different. He put folks to work. You know what I mean? He took his friends and put them in a position to be valuable. You know, it's
that's why you create jobs.
Yeah, and that's what you said you're doing, which is very smart. It's very smart. You say, I'm thinking about my homies is coming home. Let me, hey, bro, come and do this. Now you probably do. You might run into something where
some people they get insulted. You tell. Yeah. I can't give you no money, but I got a job. They get insulted about that. I just asked you for that. I said I was gonna give it back. Oh yeah, you deal with all kind of stuff.
You gotta be Teflon, right? You gotta be not heartless, man, but you kind of like, because if your heart.
Say no.
Yeah. Have you ever thought about getting a business manager, or do you have a business manager or somebody that you can redirect those people to? Because I see.
Not yet. I ain't got big enough yet.
Yeah,
where they got to go through.
You got to go through somebody else. Yeah.
No, I'm still accepting direct calls.
Yeah, he said.
I'm still getting called direct.
Yeah, I was watching this new series on Netflix, and it's about basketball players. So I think LeBron's on there, Anthony Edwards. It's a couple of the guys, man. You get the drift. Y'all see it. But Anthony Edwards is who I want to talk about. Young dude. Mm-hmm. And I'm peeping like how he moving. It's this dude that cut his hair. And dude been cutting his hair pretty much all his life. So he's been knowing this cat. He said his mom took him to the barber college. His buddy was working at the barber college. Mm-hmm. Well, I don't even think people probably caught this, but in the episode, they just talking and he like, man, you got shoes everywhere, man. Let me get a pair of them shoes. He said, man, you got to holler at him. Now these are his shoes,
Mm-hmm.
but he watched the MC Hammer effect. He watched all these other athletes, and I was just watching like how intelligent that was he got somebody around him that I don't talk money. I don't talk any possessions or money or anything. You have to talk to him. You got to talk to him. And that way it takes the pressure off of him. I was like, man, I got to get me one of them. Because
you really going to be the talk of the town then.
Right.
You know, he told me. I asked him for some. He got all these shoes. Right. I asked him for a pair of shoes. Do you know he told me I got to talk to somebody else? Right. What?
They really going to be mad. They going to be mad. Man, I don't even know.
You wouldn't believe the thing. I had somebody tell me something today so unbelievable. It's really bothering me.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
This is B&O, man.
They told me. I really want to get my phone and read the text. Give me my phone, please.
I'm here for it. I'm here for it.
Just
Derrick has 3 phones, right?
Yeah, I see. Like that's how you do business, man. He got to pick which phone. He got an Android, an iPhone. Look, he wrong phone. He going to the Android now.
They told me today.
Cause it's outrageous,
man. Y'all gonna let me come in and say
your values. You want to experience life as a wealthy white man so bad that your views support white primacy and patriarchy, and you don't even realize it.
Dang.
Because
he asked for some money.
No. I said experience life as a wealthy white man. I said, are white men the only ones capable of having wealth?
Well, that's where you gotta cut people off.
That blew me.
Yeah.
And it really bothered me because this person is like I can't believe it. I can't believe. So I told her, take the chains off your brain.
Yeah.
So you telling me only white men experience, wealth, like, because I'm thinking, I know we live totally different from some, white people when we get wealth,
Yeah.
like we how they live and how we live, like Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk, they drive a little Honda, Warren Buffett got an old Cadillac he been having. We're not gonna live like that when we get wealth.
No.
Like there's a difference.
No, yeah,
there's a difference. And I'm really a little insulted about that.
Yeah.
I'm kind of insulted about that.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't understand that, you know what I mean? But that's the type of stuff you go through here.
That's crazy, man, because you work hard. I'm sitting here listening to you like
I can't dream big, or I'm trying to be like some wealthy white man.
Yeah. That's wild,
Not
man.
a wealthy brothers.
Yeah, right,
I mean?
right.
Mansa Musa.
Yeah.
And we got
that's some Africans, boy. They got some money. That's
what about Prince Hakeem coming to America?
Right.
You know what I mean? Like
Dame Dash. Yeah.
You better stick with Jay-Z.
Yeah. Or you know what? I'm in Dave
Dash
Martin.
at one time, I remember he said he only wears shoes one time.
Really? Yeah.
He changed his shoes every day.
Yeah.
Now that's something that's hard for me to man. I don't care how rich I am. I just can't see me wearing a pair of shoes one day and want a new pair.
Yeah.
Like that to me. That's some type of wealth. That's kind of scary to me.
Yeah.
I got that type of money, man.
Them cats really was living in the gutter though. Like they came. I think the lower you are, the more outrageous you get when you get money. Because like
one time, and there's a lot of them that I've heard say that.
Yeah,
that's just like a thing.
Yeah.
So when you get that type of wealth, that's what I mean. That's when you really should be spreading it out.
Right. You should be
spread. When you get the type of money, you only got to wear a pair of shoes one time.
Yeah. Because you need to spread
chucks.
It out. These chucks didn't see.
I'm telling you. Everybody around you should be straight. You know what I mean? You shouldn't have nobody around you that ain't really in a good position.
Right. Elon, somebody's talking about.
Because I know I get my fresh pair of ones. I'm preserving them and putting the stuff back in them so they don't bend up. Yeah. Imagine you just wear them today and you're like, nah, that's it.
What do you do? What do you do with them?
Get them out of here.
Right. What do you even do with them? But yeah, that's wild. But we do live different. But that statement, man, you know, I understand why it bothers you. But you know, just know, man, that people, their mindsets, man, are just not there. You know what I'm saying? That's wild, bro. You work hard, you know, you.
And it just made me feel you really don't know where I come from.
Yeah.
And I said I came from the worst background, but you know, you don't have no clue.
Yeah.
You know, but you evolve and you grow up and you want better.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You want a better life.
Yeah.
You know, I can't dream
Yeah.
without, you know,
And I really don't know too many white dudes walking around here with Gucci shoes and hat.
They ball a different way.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
They ball
really
a totally different way. They don't. You know, what's Mark Zuckerberg? You know, they don't buy jewelry and they don't do that.
Yeah.
Some of our really high up, they stop wearing jewelry and stuff like that. You know, but I mean, they still do things. They might have a $1 million watch. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got their vice.
Yeah.
But you know, even them, you know, Elon Musk, you know, he like to travel to space. You know what I mean? That's his thing. But again, that's what he do. How he do it. Like that ain't I don't want to travel to space or nothing. I just want to ride and have a chauffeur, have nice houses all over. You know what I mean?
Right.
Things like take care of my family and create wealth. But I don't think that's, you know.
Yeah, culturally we do it different. Somebody I heard a comedian. It was the Wayans. It was the girl. She's the youngest Wayans. She's a comic, and she was just talking about. She said, "Who letting Elon in space unrestricted?" She said, "What are you doing up there? What are you doing up there?" But he's but yeah, we do live different. But we're still innovative, and you know, like he is, and we still. That's what I want to be innovative. If I get get to that, when I get to that point, I want to be innovative and create new things. It's everything that I thought it was gonna be, bro. It's been a pleasure. Thank you, man. Thank you to I always say there's a little Derrick out there. You know what I mean? It's trying to figure it out. It's trying to figure out like, man, I don't want to do this no more. How do I get to that step? So thank you for sitting down and letting some of that knowledge out, man. And hopefully somebody sees this and they can elevate themselves off just some things that you said. If they want to tap into Brilliant Blocks, where can they reach you at?
They can actually go on the website, brilliantblocks.com. Yeah. They can shoot me an email at info@brilliantblocks.com.
IG, Facebook?
IG. Yeah. Brilliant Blocks.
Yeah.
What is it?
Mr. Derrick Seymour.
Mr. Derrick Seymour. Also, they can reach me on my personal IG, Mr. Derrick Seymour. They can reach me on Brilliant Blocks.
Yeah.
And brilliantblocks.com.
And brilliantblocks.com.
Yeah, absolutely.
Man, it's been a pleasure, man. I might be on brilliantblocks.com.
It's coming soon. Like I said, we're gonna start these classes and instruction class and helping people create wealth. We're dealing with different things like credit repair, real estate, life insurance, just a bunch of different ways, different vehicles to help guide you to wealth.
Dope, man. So, dope. Yeah, man.
If y'all on a bunch of topics.
Yeah, that's cool. So you have like workshops.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Cool, man. Look, man. Y'all reach out to brilliantblocks.com, man, if you want to know how to create wealth. This is the wealth creator right here. Right here. If you want to know how to create wealth, if you want to know how to live a better life, if you want a chain and a Gucci hat.
Can't get much more than that.
Holla at your boy.
We don't want to go out like that with the materialistic.
Right. Yeah,
it's not assets.
We want assets. Right. We want assets. But you know what I look at that as? I guess I look at
it's just the uniform.
Right.
Exactly. Down uniform.
Exactly. That's what I look at. Oh, you know what? Did I put up? I want to put
chain is like my cape.
Before we go, man, I wanted for people to see this one because are you a part of a business that I'm not sure? Can you talk about that, or are you able to?
That was actually something I was doing with a good friend of mine, a brother Milton. He's still into that, but that is Slip my mind what it's called. What's the
SCU,
business?
right?
Yeah,
What's the
SCU.
business when you
Multi-level marketing.
Yeah, MLM, multi-level marketing. Yeah, that's what that was.
Okay.
I was doing the multi-level marketing. So yeah, that was that. I'm not. But so what's going on nowadays is everything is becoming a multi-level marketing. Whatever business you're in, if you get to the level where you could take what you're doing and turn it into a multi-level marketing, yeah, you're in the game.
Yeah.
So that was a multi-level marketing that I don't do no more. But there's some they like to call it network marketing.
Yeah.
Multi-level marketing got a bad name, so they call it network marketing. So, again, the life insurance company that I'm involved with does network marketing.
Okay.
I'm involved with a real estate community that has a network marketing side to it. So a lot of things have network marketing to it.
Yeah.
It's just another way to make money.
Sales
and move up and create teams and get paid and all that stuff.
People call.
So I'm definitely into network marketing.
Yeah, which is cool. I like to go as far as to say multi-level marketing. A lot of people call it scams and stuff like that.
Pyramid
schemes, scams.
But so is a job.
So is America.
Corporate America.
This is a house of cards, bro.
Exactly.
Social Security you pull one card off from the Social Security. Yeah. Literally, it is, man. It's a Ponzi scheme.
Built on this country was built on that. So.
Right. Yeah. But it's not a scam because I see a lot of these cats, man, that are successful. They move from one multi-level marketing, network marketing to another one, and they're able to be successful in that. Apparently, you were successful in that. I saw 55% pay increase.
Yeah, that was good. Yeah. So see. It's just a wave. You got to stay with the wave.
Yeah,
it's like that thing have a wave to it, and then when the wave die down,
you go to the next one.
Go to the next one.
Yeah, and that's why I say, man, y'all you have to understand that you think different. Like y'all can have a Dorito multi-level marketing business, and y'all gonna sell $1 million worth of Doritos.
That's the hustle.
Right.
Gotta hustle it.
Yeah. You just got it in you. So, man, it's been great to sit down and talk to you, man. Again, man, if y'all want to build some wealth. Holler at my man. It's not about the Gucci head and the chain, but it helps. It helps. It's the uniform. It's the uniform. It's the cultural uniform for success. But man, y'all hit up brilliantblocks.com. Brilliantblocks.com. Y'all hit that up, man. If you want to build some wealth, find out about real estate, man, and make some moves. Thank you so much, Derrick Seymour. Banika, thank you very much for always being here. And y'all make sure y'all hit up Heritage Real Estate if you're looking for a house or apartment or anything that you need to live in. Thank y'all for tuning in. You know what you know, we are still ordinary people with extraordinary stories.
Yeah. But have you ever thought, what if this is all just a dream? And we're just waiting in line to wake up? And most people think I'm insane. Once you realize that all the shit you used to care so much about just keeps you a prisoner of your own mind.